All right, so today's project, I am taking all this trim right here down. Really not looking forward to that because I don't know if those panels are gonna fall on my head. So you get to find out with me. But first, I gotta take these shelves down, which are right here. I'm still learning this whole video camera thing. And all the trim around the windows, because I'm gonna replace all of that when I do. I'm gonna mud all this shiplap because it's 100 and something years old and just falling apart. Mud it over, make it look like drywall, and then figure out how to texture it. But that's the big project right now. And I'm hoping that, yeah, that'll work for now. Maybe. I don't know who put these shelves up. They decided to paint over the screws. That is something to behold. That is a solid piece of antique screw right there. The best thing about this project is while I'm doing this, I have to keep this a fully functioning laundry room for as long as possible because we still live in this house while I'm doing this and trying to hopefully not crush myself with that ceiling. And I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Oh, and they're flatheads. Flathead. Nothing but flatheads. All right. Change of plans. Drill will not work. Bear with me. I gotta go find my screwdriver. Oh, come on. Tell me this is gonna work. Well, I got that cleaned out. And I apologize to anybody who actually watches this video. Ow! It is gonna be ugly because I don't have a tripod currently. I'm working on finding one that'll hold my phone and that's tall enough to do all the angles, it's small enough to pack around. Especially when you're doing projects at home, you don't need a Gorilla Pod would be amazing. I don't know if they'll even make those anymore, if they've changed names or whatever. I remember those from when I was a kid. You can attach them to anything, you can get some really cool overhead angles and stuff. But man, it is tough finding something that isn't meant for those desktop TikTok vlogger people. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, that's the same kind of screw. Well, at least it's not like the other pieces I've taken apart where it's different screws in the same piece of hardware. I'm great with words today. Wow. I'm pretty sure this house was originally owned by an electrician because they're the only people I know that are lazy enough to do that and don't care about cleaning up your mess. Sorry, Dale. But it's true. The absolute audacity of the people that flip houses and just slap a coat of paint on. I mean, come on. It was white, painted it yellow. I mean, yeah, you painted that right, sorta. But come on, at least finish the room you're doing. Next over there. That's a whole bunch of ugly I'm not ready to deal with. Pulling all those off. It's just lazy. You can see I stripped off a bunch of the yellow. I got down to wood in a couple places. I'm just gonna mud it over, but the things that test men's patience. Now we're coming in, like I said in one of my past videos, talking about getting everything organized and decluttering your life. A lot of tools in the basement from when we moved, from doing all those projects. And plus in my garage, oh, light switch. And then, yeah, just trying to keep everything organized. Remember where I put everything, power tools, batteries. Stay organized, guys. Don't be me. Up here, we've got this trim, which I'm suspecting is holding up these panels right here. Maybe not. These might have been installed properly and whatnot, but you can see there's a lot of sag in the panels, which I'm hoping is just, you know, from age and not from moisture and rot. And then I gotta go, I'm hoping, I'll do this quick and easy, pull these down, prime it, paint it, and put some new trim boards up so that way they don't fall on my head. All right. Ugh. Not a step stool, this is a freezer. Let's just hope that this is not holding up these ceiling tiles. They might be. It's a lot of insulation coming out. Another thing I don't like about doing these projects on old houses is just the dust and dirt and grime from all the years, all the projects. Oh, hey. Actually, these, for the most part, go all the way to the bearing plate. Well, that's cool. I got something to show you. Oh. Now you can tell this was at one point done by a professional. 100 and something years ago, he left his notes for measurements for, I'm not sure what, because it's all written upside down. A lot of math. Anything over here? No, it was just over on that side. But like I said, it's mostly up to the bearing wall. I got some cleanup and vacuuming to do. Nothing too crazy. Well, that gives me some hope. I got the first one pulled down and nothing hit me on the head. So I can start working my way around, getting all these trim pieces out. It's getting warm out. It was like 42 this morning. I wonder what the temperature is. It's probably in the 50s by now. Fall is definitely upon us. Nothing's really changed. It's weird. Our oak trees have all turned red. I don't know if your guys' have or not, but our maples are still green. The mountain ashes are still green. And I don't know what that tree is over there. And that tree is still very green, even after all the frost we've had. So maybe that early winter isn't coming. Or it's just gonna wipe out all the trees when it snows and all of them still have leaves on. Oh, I think I spent most of my time in the wrong line of work. How much time I spend on my back. Of course, I'm not getting paid for it. I take back everything I said about the electricians. It's those damn painters. I just hear the trash truck on the trades. As a aspiring dirt guy, working on home projects is not my thing. But in this economy, being a pro is exactly that. You are the contractor. And I know I took that from Wrangler Star, and I'm sure he took it possibly from somebody else. But, you know, mimicry is flattery. Is that what they say? They say something like that. Flattery is mimicry. Wow. Hey, dummy, try using phrases that you actually know before you start using them, right? Oh, come on. Oh, it's easier just to use your hands. Oh, right into the garbage. So that's half the fun of these old projects. And I know I'm just complaining, but oh, son of a gun. Shame on whoever uses flatheads and then paints over them. Oh, can't even get a drill in there, and it's too close to the wood I'm kind of sort of trying to save to even be angle grinder and ripping that out. That's the thing I'm trying to save this wood. I don't know. But it's chicken soup for dinner tonight. I'm so stoked. That's probably my favorite part about fall. It's just getting that delicious soups of the season from your chowders, chicken soup. I love onion soup. I know it's kind of weird for some people. Oh, I still got. I got one more script. Hang on. Get a load of that, boys and girls. Those nails came from back when they were measured in pennies, not dollars. Another thing I'm finding with these old houses is just newspaper gets shoved everywhere on all the cracks. I think it's maybe for a draft. But I'm guessing in June of 1945, houses that are currently going for $400,000 sold for $6,350. It's nice to find little bits of history of the town you live in. Day one demolition done. Got all the trim stripped. Time for family time. And then I get to next weekend mud and get ready for texture. Have a good night.